Hope was 3 years and 3 months old when we first found out that she had cancer. She had said she had headaches, and I thought that was kind of odd, a 3-year-old with headaches. So we just kind of overlooked it for a couple of weeks until other signs came about, and then we took her to the doctor, and she was diagnosed with medulloblastoma, which is a cancer that affects the brain and the spinal cord. She had her operation exactly 4 days after being diagnosed. That's how bad the cancer was, how big the tumors were. She had two. One was the size of a baseball and one was the size of a golf ball. And I had never been around anyone, adult or child, with cancer before. So this was all kind of new to me, and basically my whole world fell apart. After Hope's surgery, I guess the very worst part was when you first walk into that ICU room, and she's laying there, and so swollen, and her little eyes were swollen shut, and all the tubes and everything coming out of her, and that's just the moment when you thank God that she's there, no matter what she looks like, and you know that it'll get better. I have a picture of her that I don't know where that picture came from. I don't know who took that picture. I just know one day it showed up on my desk at work, and seeing that picture, it was only taken like 2 or 3 days after she had had her surgery, and looking at that picture and seeing what she looked like then and compared to the first time I seen her after her surgery, that bad memory, it just went away. It went away because I seen the life back in her eyes. And we were in Tennessee at the time when all this happened, so all of my family was there, of course. All of my work family was there. We had just phenomenal support. All the doctors and the nurses were awesome. But I guess the most important thing was our faith, having faith that she would be okay. Because when you go in, they give you this humongous book, this thick book, and they tell you, you need to read this because it's going to tell you what's going to happen. Well, there's only one person that knows what's going to happen. So I just looked at that big book and I said, no, I don't think I need to read this. I said, we're going to take one day at a time. And that's what we done. And a lot of things that were in that book, they tell me, I don't know, I didn't read it, but she overcame a lot of them, and none of them ever happened. When Hope was diagnosed, we lived in Knoxville, Tennessee, which is a lot bigger than where we live now. So when we moved to Newcomerstown, the only people I knew were my family members, in-laws. And one day I got a phone call, and I was asked if we would be interested in participating in Relay for Life. And I was like, well, okay, well, what do we need to do? I wasn't familiar with it at all. And I was told a little bit about it, and I thought, well, we can do that. And I guess the more I thought about it, the more I knew that's where Hope needed to be. Because I knew I get my strength from her. So I hoped that with her going to Relay, that other people would see her and, get inspiration and know that the battle she went through, and that she made it through it. And, it's just the little things that people get, from Hope, as far as they say, you know, just seeing what she went through, it gives them strength. And I really believe that because, you know, like I said, that's where I get my strength from. So we went to our very first relay, and I knew a lot of people there, and I knew a lot of people who wanted to spend time with her. So I said, okay, that's fine. We'll bring her right back. Okay. Well, about 2 hours went by and I hadn't seen Hope. So we actually had to go up in the announcer, up to the PA box, and have them announce whoever had Hope her mom's looking for, could you please bring her back? And she didn't want to come back. She wanted to stay with all her new friends she had met. So we finally got her back. We got the luminary ceremony done, and she was gone again. Rock the Cure.
Rock the Cure.